So a few things before we start this week video. As you can see, me never upload last week. Last week was a very busy week for me. I got through whole heap, and you have to remember say me have a full-time job. Me actually have 2 jobs. Might get into that in a bit more detail in our next video. And the next thing, if you hear how me attack, as you can see, me attack patois. By popular demand, me them been a tell me if I talk patois because me no sound natural when me attack English. And you're right, me no sound natural. But me just that try cater to a larger audience. So get that out of the way. Boom. Alright, so growing up in a Jamaica, right, you have 3 levels of school. Mandatory. You have basic school, or them call it kindergarten. You have primary school, and then you have high school. Although I'm pretty sure I saw you go everywhere, you know. But anyways, throughout all levels of school, maths is a mandatory subject. I mean, when me did in like basic school and primary school, it did very easy. And mostly addition, multiplication, subtraction, division. Me don't know about you know, but me never really like division. And then go introduce certain name long division. Yeah, me ain't do none of that. If my life did depend on understanding long division, me wouldn't dare to record the video right now. You know, me feel like say, once you have a basic understanding of maths, you go alright throughout everyday life. I mean, a good chunk of things then when me learn in a maths class in a high school, me even use today. Take algebra for example. Me can't tell you when last me use algebra, and me can't tell you nothing from my algebra class. Me no remember nothing. When them start introduce a letter them in a maths, yeah man, that's what me check out. Then go introduce certain name matrices. And for those who don't know nothing about that, right? Matrices is basically you have these number in a one bracket where you multiply or something like that to represent like one line per one graph. Something along the lines of that. Right? At least that's what me remember from it. Remember when me just started the matrices in high school? I think I did around 4th form. It never too bad. And the teacher who me did have him, they do a very good job of explaining it. So me did kind of grasp the concept. If we do matrices, just basic matrices throughout high school, me feel like some would alright. But before me continue the story, me feel like some have to explain the structure of my high school. Right? So in a high school, as you know, you have 5 levels where you have to go through our grade. You will hear some people refer to it from as grade 7 through to 11. Or you have some people who say you go from 1st form to 5th form. Right? So from 1st to 3rd form, right, you do every single subject underneath the sun. Maths, English, biophysics, chemistry, everything. Then when you reach 4th form, at least for my school, then break it out in a 4 different classes, right? So you have 4 arts, 4 business, 4 general, and 4 science. And as you can guess, based upon the subject them where you want to do, whether you want the science subjects, business subject, whatever, then put you in a specific class. Me do want to go in a 4 business, based upon the interest them where me have. Tell me why me end up in a 4 science. Me ask my teacher, why me end up in a 4 science? She go tell me say 4 business never have enough space. So basically school just fling me wherever them have space left. As a juvie I grew up, technology is something I'm always interested in. As me say me in a 4 science, the whole I class them in a 4 science geared around science. So in a period them have bio, geography, chemistry, physics. Me nah do none of them there. So me do some odd class for try fill in the time. Me did do food and nutrition, computer repair standard, then did after that. And some other class, me can't remember. I would have said fair to say everybody or most of the people them in my class did good at maths. Because most of them did want to be in the science field when they grew up. They're like, you know, scientists or working at healthcare, something like that. Me never care about none of that. All me did want to do, I just tinker with computer. Pull down computer and them sitting there. And because of this now, me did always in a back of maths class. Don't. Whenever them release any grades for maths class, my name would have always be down at the bottom of my list. Why? And me just did come for just accept it. Say yo, me I go come last in a class every time. But yeah, that was kind of a bit of a tangent me go off on a while ago about explaining everything. But back to the main topic. So as me say, everything that go on good. Me just start grasp the concept until them throw a whole new sitting in I mix when them vectors. Now, according to Wikipedia, right? In mathematics and physics, a vector is a generalization of a single number. It may denote a vector quantity, that is, physical quantity, that cannot be expressed by a single scalar. Scalar? A single scalar quantity. Honestly, me don't even know me just read if me I be honest with you. When me telling you say that shit was difficult. Me think some would have scraped through maths with one D- or something like that. Then go introduce this a foolishness here. When they start the vectors in a class, me just tap business. Me no care. This is just idle. But me used to be close with one girl in my class who did really good at maths. Her name was Paula. Hey Paula, if you watch this, big up yourself. No, if you know the back of class was a completely waste time for going with one blank book for go show my mother. I would have copy any work where Paula do when we get coursework. I can't remember much of what we did do in a maths class, but I know say for a while it was mostly matrices and vectors when we did reach grade 11. I enter high school, you'd take this big final exam named the CXC, which stand for Caribbean Examination Council. For the foreign people this are like you do your GED for left school. One thing about CXC, you know, when the teacher them talk about it, they make it seem like say a life or death if you not pass. You like your life over, you can't get no work, you can't go no college if you not pass your CXC subject then. Now, I don't know about your other school then, but for my school, in order for you do your CXC them, you have to get a recommendation letter signed off by your teacher them for each subject, so them can present it to your school board to say, alright, you're good for sit the exam them. Then do this so that then could have protect your reputation at school, so you wouldn't have a bunch of low grade or failure come through on the final, so that then could have rank higher. Let me know in the comments if my school alone used to do this. They wouldn't allow other people to sit the exam then. So during this time now, me did start worry say me wouldn't get recommended for do maths. And in our society, maths are one of the subject them where people look out for when you apply for college, if you go try get one internship, or if you just go try get a work after school. And typically, if you don't have maths or English, you're less likely to get a job or to go to university. Me no know what me know, but all of a sudden me just get this burst of motivation to just try understand this vectors thing, so me could get recommended for maths and fail me CXC. Me remember we in a class and we sit down there and we had the vectors as me say, and we get 10 practice questions. Me make up my mind say, yo, me nah ask nobody for help. Me I go sit down and do them by myself. As me say, we get 10 questions and me do 9 out of 10. I couldn't figure out the last question. So for your last question, I copy out a Paula book. And I say, yo, Paula, let me get the answer here. So now, I'm done. I say, alright. I go up to the teacher. I give him a book. Go there. When me look. Question 1. Wrong. Question 2. Wrong. Question 3. Wrong. I say, hold on. Nah man, maybe me just get the first 3 wrong. You know, it's just a streak. Question 4, wrong. I said, nah man, how what this? I want to know so if you rest I question them when me do by myself, me get every single one of them wrong. The only question I me get right, I want to me copy from Paula. But nah lie to you. When me get back my book, and me look in there, and me see if I wrong bang them, me feel like absolute crap. If you know say, yo, me really sit down, and me not get not one question I do by myself, right? But then again, what me expect? I mean, me did the back of class at Eagle. I would just copy. Me never understand what me I do. With all said and done though, me did end up finish my teacher and get recommended for maths. If you don't want to hear more I struggle them when me did have throughout school with the various subject them, only let me know in the comments below. Alright? If you don't want a part 2 to the story, if you see how me did do in a CXC, and my mother reaction to the scores, you let me know as well. With that being said, me soon in our next video. With that being said, this marks the end of today's video. Let me know if you prefer the patois or the standard English in the comment section. Me just a try a thing. And me still learn this animation software, and me know me say this every video, but me hope the animation them look at least a little bit better going forward. And now it not just look like say no look on this one picture. You get me? You already know the maths. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe, and me soon in the next video.